going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick Bartel, Editor-in-Chief for Techno Warriors TV, and welcome to another video review. Today we're going to take a look at EVGA's first game capture device, the Evga Xr1. So, before I want to start, I want to give a big rock and roll shout out to EVGA's Jacob Freeman, Callsign hotdogclock, for sending this out to the show for you guys today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is EVGA's first game capture device. So this is their first entry into the streamers market. Now, it's actually the main device used for streaming the EVGA weekly show, which is really, really cool. So that lets you know it's an excellent product. It's really, really sleek. Now, between 100 to 130, because 129 rounding up to $1 and everything. Please note you may run into a sale and you could get it cheaper there. It is based on USB 3.0 Type C. The input out pass through is going to be standard HDMI 2.0. Now here's the thing for the input. It goes from 480p, 570p, 720p, 1080p, 1440p, and 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, for the pass-through, okay, it goes from 40, 576, 720, 1080, and 4K at 60. So, the input may have trouble with 1440p. That's pretty much the only one. So, advanced pass-through, we have 720p, 1080p, 1440p at 120 frames per second, or 4K at 2160p, that's 4K at 60 frames per second. The camera max resolution, 1080p at 60 FPS. Encoder, RAW. Dimension, 130 by 80 millimeters by 86.4 millimeters, 32.95 millimeters with the control dial. Without the control dial, it is going to be a little smaller at 24.15. It weighs 159 grams. That is everything right there. So as you can see right here, this is the control dial here. Okay. And this is a very mirror finish. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. So as you can see here. Now, let's talk about what we have. We have an HDMI port here. We have a USB Type-C and another HDMI input. Nothing on the back. Here, it's pretty much the exact same. You'll get like a little serial number that you can register it just in case something goes wrong with it. And when you press this in, this can do various actions. It's kind of like a little joystick. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So now we have this side. This one is actually going to be ones for a desk, like a microphone for your PC. Okay. This, where its cable will go in here is a 3.5 auxiliary cable. And if you're on a console, here's where you would input the mic here. So these two little guys are for mic inputs. Now, I don't think they will control the volume on the headset itself, but you could tell me if it does. But mainly this is to control the microphone input on either your console or your PC. So that makes it really cool. What I like about this already, okay, it's very easy in. Now, game source on the right, you're going to do HDMI in. So that'd be like going from your PC, going in. USB Type-C to the PC. Now, HDMI out is going to go to your display. So that's where you're going to hook up your monitor if you have a monitor. USB Type-C will be for the PC, or HDMI in is you're going to connect that from like your Xbox or your PS5 or PS4 or what have you. But pretty much other than that, it's very self-explanatory, and the software is very nice. I'm going to shut my trap, get this set up, and let's actually check out the software and the lighting. Alright guys, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the Evga Xr1 RGB software, and it's a lot like what you see with other EVGA RGB software on the very top here, and say hello to the EVGA Xr1 capture cam, courtesy of the Logitech Brio. It's a 4K camera. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so check this out. As you can see, this is breathing, pulse, wave, star, which looks really cool, and sonic. So, and the sonic is music activated. These are the guys on the left and right side. If you have microphone, if you have anything plugged into them, you can control the volume using the wheel right here, or using your little joysticky D-pad type thing. It goes up and down. It's really, really cool. So you can control your volume if you have a microphone, whether it be a camera mic or and if you're on a controller like an Xbox, you can plug your headset's mic into the game controller port, which it should show it like a little game controller like this little guy. And the cool thing is you can control your mic using that, so you won't blow people's eardrums out when you lose, or when, yeah, it's really, really useful. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. There's not really much to write home about this. It's a really, really solid little thing. It's it's a real treat to set up. Now, I really wish you could actually start and stop streaming and recording with this, but I don't think you can do that, unfortunately. I really wish you could, but unfortunately, from what it looks like, you can't. But if hotdogclock, Jacob Freeman, tell the software boys over there, put the ability to control Streamlabs, OBS Streamlabs, and regular OBS via the wheel or the click wheel, making it easy to start and stop a stream or recording. Okay, guys, let's go over and back to the big camera, and we'll tell you what we thought about the EVGA Xr1. It is a really solid device. I'm really happy with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's my thoughts about the EVGA Xr1? It is a Techno Warriors Editor's Choice, a 9 out of 10, and here's why. I love it. It's really compact, meaning really portable. It's very well priced at $130, and I'd have to say it's a streamer's best buddy, and here's why. Well, this thing has advanced pass-through technology, which lets you basically do a whole sorts of things when streaming. So whether it be streaming to a high-end monitor, okay, streaming to a camera, I mean, you could do everything. You could have multiple of these for different camera angles. You could hook up anything your heart desires. This is a streamer's best buddy. Now, with that advanced pass-through, you can go from 720, 1080p, 1440 at 120, or 4K at 60. Now, in the manual, it does state that on some things it may have a little bit of trouble with. You might get those tech gremlins after you, but everything else is perfect. Except for the software, that is a little buggy, but other than that, I'm really impressed with it. This thing really, really works. It's got cool RGB. It's got really easy to use controls. It's a cinch, and you even can control, like, hooking up your headset mic or any other microphone to those two little guys. So if you have one for your Xbox controller, hook it in there. I mean, you can control the mic. That's really good. So you got two mic inputs on there. So right here. So if you see this right here, you can be able to plug your mics in, whether you have a big boy external mic or you plug in the mic for your headset into your Xbox controller or what have you. You can still plug it in there, and in the XRGB software, you can even control the microphone, just like using this. Now, I mean, if you're getting into streaming and you want a nice portable device, This is perfect. It uses USB Type-C. It has 2 HDMIs and it's a cinch to set up. I would highly recommend going to getting this. Big shout out to hotdogclock from EVGA, aka Jacob Freeman, for setting this out. And if y'all wondering why do I call him hotdogclock, well, that is his call sign. That is his nickname. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video review of the Evga Xr1 gaming capture device. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button if you liked it, that dislike button if you disliked it, and if you adored, all you have to do is strangle that subscribe button, slap it in the face, and pow, right in the kisser.